Hey everybody, how are you today? I'm here at 96th Street. I think it's 96th. I'm right where the Guggenheim is. There's the Guggenheim right there. I'll write the street after I do the video, or type it, text it, whatever. So look at the cherry blossoms on the east side of the reservoir here in Central Park are blooming, and they're gorgeous, gorgeous, I tell you. I'm so excited. I happen to be, today I did an earlier video at the Conservatory Garden up at 104th Street. And I took the bus. Like I saw me, I took the bus. And because I was going down to meet some friends. I was not feeling well. However, here I am. It's gorgeous. I forgot all about these. I looked out the bus window and I was like, holy moly, look at the cherry blossoms here in Central Park. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's a dog's heaven here. I see all these dogs out and about too. But yeah, so, and then here we are, here is the reservoir. We'll walk up there and see a little bit more. There is the El Dorado. People confuse that with the San Remo, which is a little bit further down around 80th Street. But this is the El Dorado, which is up here at 96th, 86th, in between 86th and 96th. So nice, huh? What a beautiful day. It is truly stunning. I wish it's a little bit sunnier because I like the sunlight going through the trees and through the cherry blossoms. But it's a full mile around the reservoir. So people exercise every day and night and all day, all night. It's a full mile around the reservoir. Just an awesome day. It's not gonna be too long of a video. We're just gonna walk. We'll walk up on the reservoir a little bit more. Look at all the dogs. They're all loving it. They're living La Vida Loca. So anyway, there is... Look at this beauty. What a beautiful dog.
Thank you.
Here we are in scary New York where everybody is so friendly. I think my videos show you how friendly everybody is every day. Dog, look at this pup. Found this guy right here. I love it. It's a great dog.
It's so great for the water, even out of home.
It's awesome. Yeah, Frankie, I was shocked when I saw the cherry blossoms up here. So we'll go up here. I want to see what street we're at. I want to show you guys what street we're at. Look at the cherry blossoms that go all the way up there. Be careful. It's a busy day on the. People are a lot of bicyclists today. It's 80 degrees out. Can you believe that? We went from 40 2 days ago, 3 days ago to 50 degrees. I just want to see what street I should notice that I'm here all the time. Oh, it's 90th Street, and the street sign is brown, which tells you it's a historical district. If the street signs are green, they're regular street signs. If they're brown, it means it's a historical district. And it should tell you the top of, at the sign, what it says. Where are we? So at the top of the sign, it tells you this is the Central Park Scenic Landmark. So it tells you at the top of the street signs, if they're brown, what it is. Just a little bit of FYI there, teaching you some stuff. Now we're on, this is 5th Avenue on the Upper East Side. We were up earlier at 104th Street, and we did the Harlem Mirror in today's earlier video. So yep, now we're looking downtown 5th Avenue, way up here at 90th, right? You can see the El Dorado straight ahead. That's a pretty picture. Isn't Central Park gorgeous? My heart sings when I'm in here. My heart sings every day in New York City, but it extra sings here. So this is this right here is the bike path that goes around inside the perimeter of Central Park. You have to go counterclockwise. All these people are running and bicycling counterclockwise. That's the way you should go. Not everybody does, but you know, that's the general rule. I'll show you what this is right here at the reservoir. The mayor of the city of New York, 1914 to 1918, born July 19th, 1879, in memory of John Perroy Mitchell. Died in the service of the United States, July 6th, 1918. We thank him for his service. I want to go up here. This is a little map of the reservoir. It's a full mile. We are right, I'm assuming we're tennis courts. I'm just trying to see where we're, that's north. I'm assuming we're right here. Yeah. We're there. And so this is the path that goes around the reservoir. Here's the reservoir. You can see all the buildings now. That's the Upper West Side. Because like I said earlier, I say often now lately when I'm in Central Park, Central Park separates the Upper West Side, which is over there, and the Upper East Side, which is right where we are. From 59th to 110th is Central Park, and then that's the same with the Upper East Side is from 59 to 110, and same with the Upper East Side. Let's walk down this way. This is counterclockwise too. I'm actually going the wrong way, but I want to show you guys the views. What a beautiful day. You can see some of the buildings outlined in the bottom of Central Park down there. We're going to run into some more cherry blossoms. You know what's always really nice is walking around the reservoir during the autumn time. Incredible. All of the leaves around the park, or in the park, and around the reservoir are insanely beautiful. Martha, just an interesting note, she says. The daffodil is the official flower of NYC. I did not know that. That's awesome. Thanks for telling me that, telling us that about our city. It makes sense because there's a bazillion daffodils everywhere. I love that. Thanks, you just taught me something. That's good teamwork. Thanks for telling us. And then here's some more. Look at all these cherry blossoms. This is where we just were. We were walking down there. Marty, what's that building with the two towers? That is the El Dorado. It's very similar to the San Remo, which is down further where I always walk, and you can always see it, you know, in the distance. Actually, I can zoom in on the San Remo now. Let me try and find it through my camera. Here's the San Remo. See the very tippy top? There's the San Remo. That's like at 75th or 76th. That's the tippy top of the San Remo. Doesn't that look exactly, look, like the El Dorado, which is, where are you? Where are you? Right there. So there is the El Dorado. And then there is the San Remo. Very similar. People get them confused all the time. Even I did when I first moved here years ago, back in the day. Well, I like this. I was standing right here with this view right here because you can see the skyline, right? The skyline with the cherry blossoms over it. I'll let these people go by. I don't want to have my camera in people's faces. Okay, here we go. So now you can see, look at that beautiful view. I did a video earlier. I'm gonna post this. So now you can see how the cherry blossoms kind of go over the buildings right here, which is really nice. That's a beautiful. Those are the bottom. All the lines around buildings like around 57th Street, 58th, 59th at the bottom of Central Park. And again, we're up at 90th. So it's like 43 blocks. But New York City blocks are small, are short. So it's I could have walked up here. It would have taken some time, maybe 45 minutes to an hour to get up here. But I hopped on the bus again. The good old New York City Transit. We got the bus and the subway. It's so easy. Get your weekly Metro card or whatever, how you want to do it with the Omni now, tapping your phone. And you can travel around New York City so easily. So I really recommend. I love the bus transit here. I don't love it. But I really appreciate it. I love it. What the heck? Look at these blossoms and daffodils. Just an awesome day in New York City in general. Look at more puppies. Kind of an insignificant story, but one day I was in here years ago. I was in the park, and this woman walked by with her dog, super cute. I go and I just said, "Hey, puppy," and she goes, "It's not a puppy." I said, "I know it's not a puppy. It's just a term of endearment." I don't know why I'll always remember that. She was mad at me. I was like, "It's just a cute term. I mean, jeez." But anyway, just a very insignificant story. Sometimes I'll throw an insignificant story in my videos. Yeah, just a beautiful day. A little bit cloudy. Wish it was sunny, but still, you get the idea of the cherry blossoms today. We'll walk through some more cherry blossoms. I'll let you go. One day I would watch you walk down 11th Avenue. 11th Avenue, where on 11th? Do you know the cross streets? Gombik? The intersecting street. So we'll go walk down so you guys can see a little bit of the cherry blossoms closer and up in person. Don't you love the architecture here? The park is super clean, isn't it? The Central Park Conservancy. Central Park Conservancy is the nonprofit organization that takes care of Central Park. I think in donations they get $70 million a year. Because I used to volunteer with the Central Park Conservancy. I was a photographer for them for a few years. I loved it. Actually, they contacted me to do it. I was so honored. But anyway, one of my favorite things I've ever done. But the Central Park Conservancy is, the organization that was started in the 80s to restore Central Park and then keep it clean and beautiful and lush and, everything, landscaping, litter, everything you can think of, you know, and I love it. They always keep it so beautiful. Look at these. Well, in New York, it's not too busy right now with people. Actually, I have to walk across the park right now to get back to the subway. So if you guys don't mind, maybe you guys can just walk with me. How about that? That's what we'll do. And I'll use it as a Q&A. So if anybody has any questions, you can start asking. And I'll use this time as we walk across Central Park I'll answer your questions. So go ahead, my friends, start asking. Oh, Connie, I know, definitely how they build trees and maintain them. It's just, Central Park Conservancy is top notch. I mean, you know, we also have, we have so many like Washington Square Park and Madison Square Park, and we have so many parks in the city too. I think that they just do such an amazing job of keeping everything clean. New York City so beautiful, you know. Isn't that nice? So yeah, I gotta walk across the park and go home. Actually, I gotta go to Target, but still. I gotta go to Target because I'm out of veggies. Just can't get over how awesome. Every year I love coming here with these beautiful views at springtime with the cherry blossoms. Nancy, how far is it around the reservoir? Great question. It's exactly 1 mile around the reservoir. Great question. And you have to go counterclockwise. Supposedly, you should, but I hear some geese yelling or whatever it's called they're doing. What was the closest entrance to the park from the New Yorker Hotel? Kathy, awesome. Okay, so that's on 8th Avenue. Central Park is on 8th Avenue, which turns into Central Park at Central Park West at Columbus Circle. So you can just hop on the subway right there at the New Yorker, go uptown, because that's at 34th Street, because the subway is right at the New Yorker, and then just take it up to 59th. So go from 34th to 59th. I'm sorry, 34th to 42nd Times Square, then 59th. 2 stops, boom, you're here. And then you enter right there at the southwest corner of Central Park. But what I like to do, because you'll be at the bottom of Central Park, so what I would do is walk along the bottom of the Central Park, across the bottom. It's only 6 blocks across, you know. You think it's huge. It is, but it's only like a 10-minute walk across the bottom of the park, or 15 minutes. Walk to the southeast corner across from the Plaza Hotel. That's my favorite way to enter. And then you can get, then you can walk in to see some of the most beautiful views, in my opinion. Because you see like where the Woolman ice skating rink is. Now it's pickleball for the summer. You see Gapstone Bridge. You can walk up the mall, which is that tree-lined, canopied street. You see the Bethesda Terrace, Bethesda Fountainbow Bridge. So I would just take the subway up to 59th Columbus Circle, and then just walk along the bottom of the park from 8th, 7th, 6th to 5th, like right across from the Plaza Hotel, and walk on in. A lot of my videos, if you watch my videos, that's exactly how I do it. Okay, see if you have any questions. I love answering questions. These are fun. Awesome. When do the blossoms peak, Josie? All the all the blossoms in New York City are in waves depending on the type of cherry tree. I can't think of the specific names. They're Japanese cherry trees, most of them. So I really need to, like, every year I talk about it, I can never remember the names of them. However, like on the west side over there, they're already done blooming, some of them. And now this side is blooming. They'll be peaking this week. But then on the west side again, this is the east side, the west side again will be blooming in a couple weeks. So it's like in intervals, in what's the word, in phases. And like at Roosevelt Island, there's a couple waves. Some are peaking right now, and some will peak in a week or two. And Long Island City too. Some are those are peaking right now. So and then the ones on Central Park Avenue will be peaking in a week or two. I mean, that's a really good question, because people who are visiting here, it's not just 1 week. You know, I know people, you automatically think, and I get that, like, okay, the cherry blossoms are this week or next week. No, it's an entire month of blooming, you know? And so then the tulips are next. And it's incredible, because the daffodils are right now, and then the tulips are next. And then we have more beautiful flowers in May. So, I mean, we got a lot going on in the springtime in New York City. You know, people say, it's like, you know, some people come and say, oh, it's only concrete, I couldn't live there, blah, 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 whatever. But, but I mean, there's so much greenery and flowers. I mean, that you don't realize if you're visiting when you visit, you see how much greenery there really is in the city. You know, we have so many parks, so many flowers, trees everywhere. Autumn time and springtime really show you how much you know, vegetation or flowers and plants and trees we have in the city. I love these questions, you guys. You're making me think. So I'm going the wrong direction right here, but I'm going to follow some people, so we're good. You should go counterclockwise. So we'll just walk this way on the reservoir. And this is the Jackie O Reservoir. I've talked about that before. But this is the Jacqueline Onassis Reservoir. Just so y'all know. Bless you. What's the next question? What other questions? What you got, my friends? What you got? And I hope sometimes I stutter and stammer when I talk, because I'm walking and talking. So I'm sorry if it's hard to, if I'm not speaking clearly enough where you can understand. You can message me on Instagram. Via Facebook, it's tough because there's so much spam. And then there's the forsythia that you guys helped me remember. Oops, sorry. No, I'm sorry. How nice is everybody in the city, huh? We both almost knocked into each other. Look at the forsythia. It's gorgeous. And then there's also, see this, that's the 86th Street throughway, whatever here. And you can take the train across the park. Not the train. You can take a bus, the M86, across the park. You know, from the Upper East Side to the West Side, because the subways don't go north to south. They go east. They'll go east to west. They only go north to south. Let me be more clear, because I'm walking and talking. The subways basically only go north to south up here. They don't go east to west, in Manhattan for that matter. So to go across the park, you can walk across it, which we are. It's super easy. Or if you don't want to, you can just take a bus. You can take the bus. Your MetroCard works standard. It's included, you know, like the subway. So you can do that. Just a little info. Oh, I do get steps in every day. Kathy, that's funny. I usually look what I. Now I'm addicted to doing these steps. You know, if I'm at home for a day, I'm like, I have to get out and meet those steps. Am I missing any questions? Everybody good? we're, you know, halfway across the park already. This will be all greenery soon, so I won't be able to get much views right here, which is amazing because Central Park's so beautiful in summertime too. Any season, every season. My sweatshirt's starting to fall off my waist. I have it tied up. But yeah, just a beautiful, look at this. So this is where we just were on the east side. And you can see the Upper East Side, and look at all the cherry blossoms we were just walking through. Makes me so happy. Gosh, I love this time of year. Again, there's the Guggenheim. See the Guggenheim Museum right there? That's the Guggenheim with like the greenish circle on top. That's the Guggenheim. Upper East Side, Reservoir, Central Park. Now we're looking at the Upper West Side. I like the sunlight on the El Dorado. That's the El Dorado right there, everybody. People get it confused if you're new to the video right now. People often get it confused with the San Remo, which is a little bit farther down Central Park. We're up at 80, that's like 90th Street. Right there where the El Dorado is. The San Remo is down, I'd say around 75th Street. That you can see. When I do most of my walks, that's what we see is the San Remo, because we're closer to it. I don't come up here too often, you know, unless it's cherry blossoms. Earlier today, my video today, you know, we went to the Central Park gardens, the conservatory gardens, and we saw some cherry blossoms. It wasn't quite, we asked about cherry blossoms earlier, when do they peak? Those at the conservatory gardens at 104th Street and 5th Avenue, those about next week will start blooming. They're starting now a little, or some have, but that's, give it a week or so. No, 2 weeks will be completely peaking, whatever the word is. But yeah, so just blooms all over the city for the entire month of April. Just in different locations, different parks, different neighborhoods. I like to stand right here. Sorry, guys. I like to stand right here. And this is pretty. This forsythia that you guys helped me remember. I remember we're in Central Park last week. I'm like, what is the name of these? I can never remember. Okay, we're almost to the subway. Pretty close. We're gonna hop on the subway again. So technically, I'd say we're on the Upper West Side now, because we have made some progress across the park. There's the Upper East Side. See how far it's getting away? And now we're on the Upper West Side. I'm glad we're walking over here, because one of my favorite photos I've ever taken of these cherry blossoms are on this side, on the west side. And I think it's about a week or two, and it's one of my absolute favorite photos. Every year I'll post it soon again. It's just the cherry blossoms with the El Dorado, framed around the El Dorado. It's truly one of my favorite photos I ever take. And then here's a bridge right here. This one has a number. Most bridges are named. This one, you know what, here it has a number. I think it's like number 29. Let me see if I'm correct. 27, bridge number 27. I was 2 off. But anyway, it's a beautiful bridge. This is the only one that has a number. There's so many beautiful bridges here in Central Park. But this is number 27. Looks kind of gothic. It's pretty, really nice. Maybe needs a little paint, but that's fine. Looks blocked off on the other side. But it's just nice. It's a beautiful, beautiful view. Bridge number 27. As I'm walking backwards, probably gonna fall. Seeing if you guys have any questions. Tatum, what's up? Oh, I'm almost done too. Have a good night. What's up, everybody? How you doing tonight, tonight, wherever you are in the world? Oh my gosh, I did almost trip. Hey, hey, Frankie. How close am I to Columbus Circle? I am at 100. I'm sorry. I'm at 86th Street, and Columbus Circle is at 59th. So 59, 69, 79, 89. It's like 20 some blocks, 25, 6, 7 blocks or whatever. And you can walk it. You can walk it easily. That's a good question. You can actually take the subway down from 86th, then go to 81st, 72nd, and then 59th. So it's a pretty easy, quick subway ride too. And we're gonna hop on the subway right now in just a couple minutes. But yeah, you can walk to Columbus Circle from here. I recommend it too, because you can walk by the Great Lawn, which is stunning. You can walk by a lot of places that are amazing. You can walk by the castle, Belvedere Castle, the Great Lawn, Gothic Bridge, Bow Bridge, you name it. Yeah, so these right here, these look like they're a good week or two out along the reservoir right here. So right here, these look like they're a ways off. Wow, which is good because there's so many phases or stages in the city of cherry blossoms. Let's take a peek and get close and see how they got a ways to go. Yeah, these aren't even close. I don't see nothing. Nada, you know what I'm saying? Also, hey Dennis, what's up? Hey Laura, hey everybody. Can we see any gargoyles, Winnie? Well, I don't think there's. That's a good question. There's some down at 72nd Street. I know that. See, look how pretty that is with the light, and there's the El Dorado. There's some gargoyles I know down at 72nd Street at the Dakota Building where John Lennon, was shot right there at Strawberry Fields. I know that has some amazing gargoyles. Thanks for saying that. I'll actually make sure I record those next time. So these look like they're possibly blossoming in a week or two. They are. This is called the Bridal Path too. This is a stunning walkway of cherry blossoms every year, right here. I love to walk through here. Cherry blossoms. This entire thing is cherry blossoms. It's so stunning. I love it, love it, love it. Hey, puppy. Hey, pup. How are you? Aw, you're awesome. What's your dog's name? What's your dog's name? Huck?
Huckleberry.
I love it. See you, Huck.
Yeah, that's your name.
What's up, Huck? How friendly are you? You want to be my little assistant here? Have a good day, you two. You three. Yeah, so this right here, gorgeous cherry blossom soon. And then you get the El Dorado in the distance. Really pretty. Really pretty. Really pretty. Gorgeous, I tell you, gorgeous. Kathy from Liverpool, what's up? Yeah, the memorial, we'll go by that too, Kathy. The Memorial Garden soon. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so we're gonna hop on the subway. It's right over there. See those buildings? That's where we're going. Look at all these happy dogs. All these dogs have New York accents and attitude. I'm just kidding. They're friendly. New Yorkers are friendly. They're friendly dogs. Okay. My sweatshirt's falling around my waist. Again, here's the reservoir where we just walked around, looking over to the Upper East Side. Forsythia. Again, all over the beautiful yellow. You can see the buildings again that line the bottom of Central Park. Way down there at 59th. Okay, we're gonna hop on the subway in just 2 minutes. Sorry. See all these bicyclists or cyclists, whatever you want to call them. Gorgeous day. Lots of construction in the park right now, tons of it. Now you can hear the lullaby of New York City, the sirens. And then you got a lot of people here on the lawn with their dogs. People are just getting out of work, and lots of dog parks in Central Park, tons of them. I love it. We're walking out at 86th Street now. We walked in at 90th on the Upper East Side. That's the entrance, so to speak, of Central Park. I mean, there's many, but that's like the main one, you know. And then the 86th is the specific one here on the Upper West Side. I enter at if I'm going to the reservoir to see, because you can see, I can kind of see, it looks a little, got a pink hue. Those have the cherry blossom, see a slightly pink hue. Cherry blossoms are about to burst right there by this forsythia. I know, Kanye, it's so true. Here we are in scary New York. Beautiful, beautiful New York. Not too busy right now, but it will be shortly. It's so hard to pull my sweatshirt up around my waist with one hand. But we're there. We're at the subway. 2 seconds. So with that being said, you guys know how I do that. I like to take the phone out of the stabilizer so people don't really realize I'm recording. And it's going to be busy because it's rush hour right now. So I got to get a little prepared real quick. So give me one moment here. This is Central Park West and 86. So 86th and Central Park West. This is the part that goes across to the east side. This road right here. And now we're also looking right there to the west to the Hudson River. Okay, I'm gonna take my phone out. Just hold on. It's gonna get a little wonky. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got to do some strategic moves here to get everything put away. Here we are, we're looking downtown to, lower downtown Manhattan. And now we're looking uptown Manhattan, with the direction I live. These are some super expensive properties right here. So, I'm going to go down, I'm going to go uptown, I'm going to go home. Let's get a little organized. I'm going to try and put my phone somewhere so I don't need to hold it. So let me see what I can do. Oh, that works.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Okay, you guys, one sec.
We're going to head to the bus stop. Yeah, I just came from the subway here.
One sec, everybody. Getting organized. Everything is, my New York life is in my hands. Hold, please. Your call is important. Okay, so you guys never see me that much. Here I am. I'm on the subway. Thanks for hanging out. Just getting ready. And I'll show you the subway. Oh, awesome, Dennis. That's so cool. So we're going downtown. What did I just had something in my hand. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on, everybody. Gotta put my phone back down again. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. Gotta get out my credit card and tap it on the thing. It's so hard to do here. With two hands, I need three at this point. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're in. Super easy, that's it. You can just tap your credit card. I just want to put my stuff down, you guys. So now we're just waiting for the subway. It's going to come this direction. I can already see it. That was quick, so thanks for hanging on, you guys. I'm not going to talk. I don't want to talk in the subway and, upset, people know we're recording. Have a good night. Have a good day wherever you are. Oh, it's not too busy. Okay. Have a good day, everybody. You go ahead, bud. You want that seat? Sit down. Oh, okay. No problem. Sorry. Have a good day, everybody. I'll talk to you soon.